It's not like if you wear brown with black, the style police is gonna pop out of nowhere and give you like a ticket or like a fine. Like, it's not gonna happen, okay?
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. Hey, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
Hey there, fashion friends. Welcome to today's episode. I'm very happy that you've joined me here today. Yay. Today we are breaking some rules. Yes, we're getting rebellious. So I think a lot of you can relate to growing up with these sort of style rules that have kind of been in the air, the last, I don't know, few decades. There's just a lot of that kind of gets stuck in our heads sometimes, and I think sometimes kind of distracts us from really wearing the things that we want to wear and makes us a little bit more self-conscious about our styling choices. And it wasn't until I started working in fashion where I realized that there really aren't any rules. This massive, well-known designer is choosing to break these rules. I can break these rules. So it was a very freeing and a very validating sort of thing. So that's ultimately what I'm trying to do here for you, is just validate that you are allowed to break these rules going forward. Yes. All right, let's get started. Okay, so rule number 1, never wear brown with black. Come on. This was one that was seared into my brain for years. For years and years. I don't even know if I wore brown with black probably 5-6 years ago. I mean, this does not make sense. Look at this outfit right here, right now. How good does this look together? I mean, so I think the rule was created ultimately for the fact that a lot of people think that brown and black clash. People don't feel like brown and black are within that same tonal family. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, they actually work extremely well, because if you look at it within its kind of tonal stories, they're ultimately kind of like each other's counterpoint. And you know why I love it. It's contrast. I'm always looking for that contrast. So there you go. Number 2 is a very famous and well-known one, and one I get asked about all the time. And that is, do not wear white after Labor Day. I've done some research on this. Ultimately, it's not really known on whoever created this rule. It's basically like an etiquette rule because the wealthy would wear, the lighter, breezy sort of linens and whites and all that during the summertime. And it was sort of seen as this sort of elite sort of thing that you could wear white. And so to wear it then after Labor Day was considered sort of showing off, or considered not the right etiquette, because it was now the summer was over and you were going into, the fall and the winter months. And that is the reason why people don't wear white after Labor Day. I don't know about you, but I love wearing white all year round. White is a very prominent part of my closet, and I think white is extremely chic to wear in the wintertime, especially with, different textures, yummy textures, different tones. Yes. Number 3 is don't mix prints. Even as somebody that has a somewhat minimalist style, I don't like a lot of crazy prints. I think mixing prints is one of the most fun things you can do with style. If you're worried about mixing prints, do not be. It is such a joyful thing as a styling tool. So if this is something that's held you back before, don't let it hold you back anymore. Number 4, matching shoes with bag. I do love the idea of matching your shoes with your bag. It's a great way to kind of tie the look together. However, I'm also one of those people that's super lazy with my bag. I have a handbag and I basically just have that all the time. I'm not somebody that changes out my handbag with each outfit. Does it just so happen that I usually have a black handbag and usually have black shoes? Yeah, definitely a great styling tool. You can use it as a styling tool, because I do think that it is a great way to tie a look together. But at the same time, you're not always gonna have your handbag with you, right? You're not always carrying your handbag with you. So the idea that is gonna be your prominent thing that's gonna tie the look together, I think that it's better to tie a look together with, an accessory and the shoes, like the shoes with the belt or the shoes with the scarf, something like that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it does not have to match. I've seen plenty of looks where the bag is like a pop of a print or a pop of a color and has nothing to do with the rest of the look. So it's really just up to kind of your styling preferences. No denim with denim. If we're not doing denim on denim, then what the heck is the point, right? Number 6 is navy with black. Again, I think it comes from the whole aspect of like, they're again, not within the same color story. They're not in the same color tone. They're the same shade. So therefore they clash. To me, they are counterpoints. And to me, that is opposites. And opposites and counterpoints make the best pairing, in my opinion. It is such a chic combination that I just think it is an absolute crime against fashion to not wear navy with black. And number 7 is don't wear socks with sandals. I know I'm gonna get a lot of judgment on this one, but I mean, I get it. Like, I think that one point in my life, not very long ago, I was one of those people that did not believe that you could wear socks with sandals. And then it was basically all I ever wanted to wear. To me, it was like the most perfect transitional footwear from like spring to summertime. Because you know, there's those times in spring where it's still a little nippy and you don't quite want to go like into the sandals, but you also aren't, you know, feeling like the heavy footwear anymore. Enter socks with sandals, yes. And to me as well, it's another styling opportunity because you can bring in fun prints. So it's just bringing in another little bit of interest, especially if you're somebody like me who has a pretty basic sort of minimalist style. I love that I can then bring in that little bit of edge, that little bit of interest, that unexpected detail with like a printed sock with a sandal. And also it adds dimension. It's the only time you really get to layer your feet, you know? Get to play with layering and add some dimension. So come on, missed opportunity if you're not jumping on this bandwagon. Come on. All right, my beautiful fashion friends, that is it for today. Those are the 7 style rules that you are now allowed to break. Yes, you are getting the Emily Wheatley stamp of approval to break these rules, and I hope that you will. Well, I hope that you found today's episode helpful, or at least entertaining, and if you did, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe for future weekly episodes, and make sure to click the little bell to get notified when I post those new episodes. All right, my beautiful friends, you make sure to have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, love and support each other, and we will definitely be chatting soon. Bye. Got the double wave today.